Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, probably for the last time in this room. My wife and I are officially buying a house. By the time this video is released, we should have signed the paperwork. Therefore, we'll be in a new tavern, and we're going to slowly upgrade that tavern, as we'll be in that tavern for at least 10 to 15 years. I've always loved my little room, but it's been a little simplistic, and with just a table and some awards, but we did a lot of really awesome things. So if you really want to make my day, put down below what is your favorite moments from this tavern, our first little tavern. We might do like a little sappy video. With a little montage, if that's something you want. If it's your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. There's a lot of great videos on here. A lot of award-winning drinks were made here and invented here. A lot of great cocktails were shown off here. And a lot of really fun stuff is happening. My life in 2024 has been very crazy. It's been very up and down already. And we have some great surprises coming up. So please like, comment, and subscribe. The reason this episode is very special to me is not only are we moving from this tavern onto a new tavern, but one of my favorite bars in New Orleans is closing. That is Bakery Bar. I loved it. You can get some really good food and some amazing baked goods. It's in the name. But they had a drink that I really loved, the Grasshopper. And I've never shown off the Grasshopper, a traditional New Orleans drink, because I'm a New Orleanian. And I've never shown this off. It's one of the few New Orleans drinks I have not shown off, besides the hand grenade, which will be in the new tavern trying to make a fancy one of those. And while I was drinking, I was like, man, I'm so sad. I love the Grasshopper here. The manager tapped me on the shoulder and said, here's the recipe. Thank you for your support. Because I do drink there, and I usually always send people there. If you've been down in New Orleans, I have sent you to Bakery Bar. So I'm very sad, but this is for new beginnings. Maybe a new bar we'll find will be amazing, that will fill in that gap. And maybe you can enjoy the Bakery Bar at home in your hearts. So we're going to shake this cocktail up, and we're going to use 1.5 ounces of heavy whipped cream. Heavy whipping cream. 1.5 ounces of heavy whipping cream to add that nice cream. Now this is a dessert cocktail. It is not good if you're trying to watch your weight, but it's also a low ABV cocktail, so it's really nice to have a couple of them. I think we had like 3 or 4 last time we were there, and we didn't get hungover or drunk. And now we're going to do 3/4 ounce of branca menta. Tell me how to say it in the comments. 3/4 ounce of this stuff, and it is, I haven't had it by itself. Maybe I'll trick Eli into drinking with me. But he was very specific on grabbing that. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of creme de menthe and creme de cacao. So we're going to do 1/2 ounce of that. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce. I'm already getting that like grasshopper smell. You can probably get a better bottle of creme de menthe, but I didn't want to buy more bottles because I'm moving. So we're going to do this bottle. It should work out in the drink. And now we're going to do 1/2 ounce of mint syrup. I've been having trouble finding mint, and when we get in the new house, I'll be growing mint, so I don't have to buy mint. But I was having trouble finding. I only found 1 pack of mint, so I bought this mint infused syrup, which I hope is delicious. But you can make your own mint syrup. There's recipes online. Probably a little bit better, especially when you grow mint, because it's a huge weed, than spending, I don't know how much this was. And it probably has a bunch of preservatives, but, you know, we are going to just use it. Bam. It just works. Now, this is kind of an optional part. It says shake well to get that nice foaminess. I really like a nice heavy foam, so I'm going to actually use this coffee frother and kind of like froth it up just a little bit, kind of get some of that nice foam in there. I know a lot of people have been using this instead of dry shaking with eggs, and I've been enjoying that, so I'm going to do the same. All right, then we're going to add some ice, and we're going to shake this sucker up. So now that we have our chilled coupe glass, we're going to double strain it in there. And it said in the instructions, make sure that you double strain. Oh, gosh. Oh, the smell is just bringing me back to Bakery Bar. I had a lot of good moments. I found out one of my friends was pregnant at Bakery Bar. Corey and I would start our drinks there, and then we would go hit up Barrel Proof and Courtyard Brewery many of times. So just all of those moments. And my friend Marty and I would always go get a nice drink when I could convince him to come hang out with me. Hang out with me more, Marty. And then we're going to graze some chocolate. Now there, guy was a beast at only grazing the chocolate on one side. I'm not doing awful. Not doing awful. Maybe you want to get a smaller glass for the picture. This glass is a little too big. And then one mint leaf also for the garnish. Slapped and ready to go. Bam! Whew! And then there you go. You have the Bakery Bar Grasshopper. Like I said, it just like unlocks a core memory of many years drinking at Bakery Bar. I'm gonna miss that place. I mean, it's just like drinking mint ice cream. It's so delicious. The texture is great with the heavy whipping cream. Oh man, I almost downed this cocktail while you were watching me taste it again. I really just love this cocktail so much. And that's why, guys, make sure you're always supporting local people and you're always going to your favorite bars and your favorite places, because it's just very important that we keep these places alive. And I want to make sure that I recognize everyone who's helped support. Gary, Iceman Can't Cook, is one of my biggest fans. That's not my mother. Bonnie at the 3 Bars, 1 Drink. And we're still really good friends. My buddy Vino, all of those in the YouTube community. Thank you guys so much. Doc, really appreciate you. And everyone who comes and supports and watches the channel, I really appreciate it. I'm really hoping that the new bar will look really cool. Maybe we'll upgrade and look really awesome and buy some great equipment that will actually have space instead of in my tiny, tiny little cocktail. Well, during my happy telling everybody thank you, my camera died and I couldn't let Cocktail Corner go off without saying one more time in this room, always tip your bartenders. Cheers, y'all.